All right.
I started out as a child.
A poor black child? No, we're
From the ghettos of South Miami Beach.
okay. So what's this defender story? Like, you got to play defender before everybody else in Iowa. How in the world did that happen?
Very simply, Terry Moss, distributor in Des Moines, got 2 defenders. They were prototypes, and they got them 6 months early before they were released. And luckily,
How did he have a connection to Chicago to get those?
Well, he's a distributor.
Oh, so he just tied in with the salespeople?
Oh, yeah. Every distributor in every state got 2 for prototypes.
So did you have to report back to Williams about the games?
No, just try them out. Luckily, my cousin was tight with Terry, and he was also my game supplier at the time, Jack Woods. So he brought one to my shop. Terry Moss put one at Valley West Fun Factory in West Des Moines. So for 6 months, I got to play the game. Nobody else in the state even knew about it.
Wow.
Except all the people that played it at my arcade.
So why did you like Defender right away, other than it being unusual and prototype? Because it was so much harder than everything else out there.
It was the first horizontal run fighting game with the fire button and stuff. And I don't know what it is. My first game I played that I really fell in love with was Galaxian.
Oh, yeah.
And so you kind of went from simple, then I got an Asteroid, and then take the next one. We opened an arcade next to Lincoln High School, so I had quite a few games in. And I was open about 6 months, and here pops in Defender.
So were you good at Galaxian then, before you played Defender?
Fair at it. 50,000 is all I ever got.
That's pretty good.
I never did double team.
10,000 is good. 40,000 is really good.
That was fun. I like to count the flags because you got that extra flag at the end of every 10,000.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty cool. Defender, it just kind of hit me, just because so many of the kids were on it all day long, and I couldn't get near it because I own the restaurant, so I'm cooking and working all the time. I'd close it at night and literally play until morning.
So you had a lot.
Just got hung on.
So when you got 1,000,000 points, you had a lot of hours into that game. And was it pretty solid as a game? Like now, Williams games are a little iffy. Did it work well, or did you have to work?
I don't remember ever working on it, except maybe cleaning some points. But I do remember that for 6 months it did $800 a week.
Oh my gosh!
In money earning.
And what did that probably cost? Like $1,500?
That was about 2,000 something at the time. And I remember at 6 months old when they got released, my cousin brought me in a second defender. So then we had 2 defenders in the arcade. So it was twice as fun.
And kids played it double time? Like you have 2 people?
I think adding the second defender added an additional 400.
Wow.
So the 2 of them did about 1,200 a week average. And for some reason, the first one that came in seemed to be everybody's favorite to play.
Just superstition?
Oh, I don't know if it's superstition or it just broke in good. They were used to it. They knew all the little quirks in it and everything, and they just
buttons were responsive.
Well, I babied it.
So
and it was I didn't get the high score at that time. It was like the following fall. It was probably a year old before I ever hit that score.
And you told me once that your daughter played Defender. Is that true?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Doggone her. Because today she can beat me.
What is her name?
Vienna with a V.
Vienna.
And she's about, I think last time we played, she was like around 220 and I was like around 140.
That's high. You know, 140 is that takeoff point where
it usually
gets into that.
I think I kind of remember once you got in tune with it, it didn't seem as difficult because you get your reactions.
Those lander shots.
I never did get good until I started going after the baiters.
Oh yeah.
And I used to take it down to one guy and keep him there just to fight the baiters.
So you kind of became a sniper in the game.
That was fun. That got real fun.
And at the last event, you said that the defender there was your own personal defender. How does somebody that's in vending and doing carnivals keep a hold of a game so long? Like,
Never
when did
did.
you get that defender?
I would say that I've had defenders off and on for how many years?
Oh.
Got that one from Jerry. I actually had the original defender when Walter wrote the book.
Yeah.
I think it was 1984. Did he write that? Because I was the only one in the book, the only one in that whole big, thick volume. Out of all the thousands of people in that book, they said, Tom Rhoades, 46, of Sheridan, Iowa. I said, Walter, where's your age in that thing? I was the only one who put the age in.
It's like,
I'm like, Walter,
like old
he's
guys
older than
play
I
video
am.
games too.
That catches up to you too, 'cause I don't have that response, but I still have the love and I still like playing it.
So where do you keep that defender that you got?
It's in, nope, it's up Jason's Arcade and Grimes.
Did you get the new joystick kit put in it?
Jason promised it would be in, and it still is not in.
Well, it's plush. You got to get that thing in there.
I know.
You'll love it.
I go out to play it, and they still haven't put the chip in for the memory.
Oh, right.
Because what I'm wanting that game to set at is 5 chips, no more.
Like a tournament setting is what they
Tournament settings. Because that's what my daughter and I started playing at when she was over 200,000, and I was like that 140 area.
So you
But she
play
had
with
more
5 chips?
But she had more. Yeah, I played the 5 chips, and I got 140.
Oh, that's high. That's a good score.
When you get to grooving, she was over 200,000.
Holy cow, that's like elite playing.
And she always claims the only reason I got rid of the one we had at the time was because she was doing better than me. That's kind of true.
Are you like the Monopoly player that will clear the board if you're not winning?
I wouldn't care if you want me $1 million to 1 point. I love the game. I still do. Still my favorite all-time game.
Defender?
Defender. Next to Galaxian, which I own a Galaxian too, and that one's out of Jason's also.
Galaxian is becoming one of my favorite games. It's difficult.
It's harder than it looks like it's going to be because you think Gyres would be harder or Galaga. I never liked Galaga. I still don't like Galaga.
Yeah, Galaga's pretty easy to get good at. All you have to do is just keep weaving.
Well, don't know about that. I never did get good at it.
Yeah. Galaxian, you really have to be able to
My
shoot.
daughter's good at that. My daughter, she probably could have went for the world record on Gyres back in the day because she was really good. She's a gamer like I am. She loves the games.
So where is she now? Is she in...
No, she lives in Sheridan. She works for me at the carnival.
Oh, really?
She either runs in the ticket booth or the concession trailer.
And I got an email about the auction coming up, and that's in March.
March 18 at Adventureland in Des Moines, Iowa.
You think that's going to be big like the last one?
Yep. Last year's March sale beat last November's sale.
Really?
Last March we had a little over 400 games, and we had a little over 500 registered buyers. This time we had
it was clear out the door, that March event.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when I went there, my friend waited in line like an hour. He was clear outside.
It was unbelievable. But now Jerry's got the computer system down. When you walk in today, you scan your driver's license, it's got the better number.
Really?
Saves all that time of signing in and signing out.
Wow.
He's a miracle worker in the office.
Well, looks
nobody's better at the computer than Jerry.
Looks like
in my auctions.
Some food's coming, so I suppose we ought to sign off here. So this is Tom Rhoades.
Keep in touch. Don't miss that next.